Welcome back to the show, everybody. Of course, the one and two with the G.O.D. here live with you on Team GRF TV, always flamed by the greatest squad in the business, the congregation, Swish Murder, and the crew. Bessie always on special project, the tag team champions of the Team GRF world, Janine and Magdalene holding down the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours, and of course, you, the most important thing that makes this thing work. And again, let me welcome you back to the show. Gotta love intros, baby. Yo, Granblue Fantasy Versus. We have a Percival trailer that we are about to take a look at. But before we do, we got to get through some other stuff first. Because, see, here's just some little inside baseball about what was going to happen. Before the beta came out, I had a plan when everybody and their mama had a different trailer on a different Twitter feed. It was a weird thing, and I was going to go through them, and we were going to watch them every day. And I'm kind of glad I didn't in the end, because it did make my playthrough of the beta a lot more organic as I sat up here and learned each of these characters. And it was really a fun time that I didn't have all of that through line there, even though, you know, we did have that La Diva trailer we did take a look at before the beta came out. So, with all of that being said, we're going to get a little sis in here, and we're going to burn through all of these trailers, and we will get to our main event once we burn through all of those, which I hope you guys are okay with. Well, you actually have no choice but to be okay with it, because I'm telling you, you're going to be okay with it. Okay? Understood. So, with all of that being said, no more stalling, no more bullshit. Let's get a little sis up here. Super duper mother magic box, where you at? Bang, bang! Buttons. Just like that, you gotta love buttons. So I'm going to make a small adjustment, move myself over here to the other little monitor, and we're gonna do this. So we got little sis in the corner over this way, all over here somewhere in this general area. Let's just say, because I'm doing this blind general area here. You know, that's where she would be, and you are where you are, which is directly looking at me and this over here, or something. We're establishing something. We're trying. Look, no more BS, no more talking. Let's get to work. Now activating Granblue Fantasy Versus the burn off into the Burning Man Percival .exe. Oh look, it's great. I know the character. The character I'm probably going to be maining in this game. Again, I had a lot of fun playing in the beta. I went back and watched some of the live stream footage, and it's like that aha moment I had with Gran when I figured out corner combos and how much damage Gran could do, and how dumb when people weren't looking for it on day one, these dirty resets that lead to you dying, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm like, oh, it's Miss Cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was giving people the blues. Like, it's like, I really came around, especially on that last day when I got the opportunity to play as her, to really understand, like, what was the fuss about this character? It's just that she just has tools. Like, that toolbox is a myth, and she is just a great character. And I'm really gonna have some fun really learning her, because I'm like, that's something that I know that I definitely want to do after my experience with her, not only in the beta, but some work I had to put in, some bags I had to zip while I was at E3. You know what I'm saying? Oh look. Hold on, we missed it. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Play that. Okay, I almost have had almost already again. So you know what I'm saying? It is live TV. But this is everybody's favorite short stack, Miss Charlotta, and I'm like, given the interactions I had with this character, playing against and playing with, I do understand the fervor about what she brings to the table, other than being a cute short stack. She has one hell of a play style that I really think that people who like that type of rush down will get something wonderful out of. Oh, it's that boy Lancelot. I thought I just paused the video. Never mind. Oh, we back into it. Lancelot. I'm like, it took me a while by getting bodied by a couple of Lancelots to really understand, like, what am I trying to say? This character's flow and what you are supposed to do. It's that he's what I like to call, like, really, he is a flowchart character in the instance of, if this happens, I do this, and if this happens, I am able to do this. And he's that kind of freeform character that he has a chain of events that he can go through and make things happen. Ooh, Fairy. I'm like, I don't play track characters. I don't really do zone characters like that, but it's just something special about Fairy and everything that she brings to the table. It's just that I appreciate the character design. I appreciate that being able to have an archetype in a game like this that keeps it so mellow is what you need. And it's like, I appreciate that. Oh, main event time. Oh, I'm sorry.
A crimson flare blazes through the azure sky. The Lord of Flame has come.
Wow. Damn, that over. Damn, this dude is ignorant, stupid. I like this.
All will be petrified. He will spur our battles to even greater heights. The fated hour approaches. Will you be ready? Granblue Fantasy versus
小手調べ
I don't know what none of that means. Alright, well, it looks like we are done. Actually, we're not as done as you think, actually. Well, you know what? You know what? We will go ahead and do that. I'm like, I don't usually get the opportunity to, so let's run that back one more time. Like, I know y'all feeling. I know y'all feeling me on this. Y'all want me to run it back. I'll run it back. So, with all of that being said, let's get Big Sis up in here. Let's get up in here. Let's get her in here proper. Let me also. Well, actually, I can't do that now. But we won't worry about it. Look, I'm getting control of the show. Ultra duper duper motherfucking magic boss. Where you at, baby? Just like that. I figured, what the hell, we here? I guess, you know what I'm saying? We here. So I figured what we can do is that we could go through this trailer one more time. Like, it ain't gonna hurt nobody for us to run it back. So let's run it back and see what it is that we can really see about Percival. So, from the top.
A crimson flare blazes through the azure sky.
I can't wait for that. She gonna be one hell.
The Lord of Flame has come.
This is perfect. I like it. Let me back up a couple.
Has come.
Because I'm assuming what we're looking at right here, we're running frame by frame, is that we looking at the light attack, and it's like, and I know I said this when I was filling out the beta, when I was filling out the questionnaire for the beta after it was all said and done, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, one of the things that I legitimately, honestly, had a problem with was proximity normals. And proximity normals, in the instance when I'm talking about Grand, because there were some instances, and if you go back and watch the beta, where you would think an auto combo would start from where you're pressing a button, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get the auto combo because Grand ain't really got no reach otherwise, and this should automatically happen, and it didn't for some reason. I don't get it. I don't understand what or how or why that was what it was, but I figured since we're going to sit up here and we're going to make this pop off, and I'm going to say it, I had an issue with proximity normals, and honestly, it was nothing that was fixed in the E3 build that I played because I was still having those same issues, even though, and this is a fact, at EVO, not at EVO, at E3, the boy went undefeated. Undefeated, bodying everybody, multiple things. It's like you get a thing if you body people. I went there every day, body somebody. Y'all saw the last video that I had. Shout out to Mitch Carey. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I had a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I'm glad I made a lot of those videos. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That, but back to work. So, okay, so that should basically be this overhead is fucking nasty. This is a dirty ass overhead. Well, actually, it's not an overhead because Grant's blocking. Because if this was a real, legitimate overhead, Grant would be getting massively bodied right now. And he's not. He's not. He's not getting massively bodied. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm going to hit the drink up. You know what I'm saying? Actually, real good. All right, fair enough. Okay, so I'm glad we take a look at this because when I was just not paying attention. This looked like an overhead, but actually, it's a mid. It's a mid. So that's strange. That given that this is a game that has a universal overhead. For every character in the game that has a universal overhead, I am surprised that this move that looks like it should hit you crouching because you crouch blocked it should not be hitting mid and you should not be able to block it. That's just me and my thought process about it, but I'm not the one balancing this video game, so we'll just take it for what it is, and it is what it is, but it looked like an overhead to me when I initially look at it. You make it. Okay, oh, some La Diva action. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I'm wondering is that it looked like because we come in on this, right? We come in. Okay, we come in on this. So this looks like because I'm trying to dissect this because I'm trying to figure out whether or not La Diva is still in a juggle state and this is happening, or this is like a counter or an anti-air or something like that. I'm not 101% sure, but work gets caught though. The work gets caught. That's all we gonna say about that. Work gets caught. It is what it is. And look, Randy, look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this. Look at this right here. Like this. Look at this. Look at this Vince McMahon power stroke right now. No chance, sucker. That's what you got. I'm done. I'm done, man. I love wrestling. Anyway, continue, please. Alright, so we got this low chain. Okay, he going for that. Okay, so that's his universal overhead right here. That's dirty. Poor cat. Just get this work. I'm like, and I love the setup for it. It's like I'm guessing that's the low attack, and then he just went over and just went into a universal overhead to punish that you crouching low. So that's kind of what you get for jumping into bed. Okay, we go pay this down. Oh, we can run this. Okay, what is this? What is this Thanos snap right here? Like, is this just? I think that's just his throw. I want to say. I think that's just his throw. Okay, run it back. Run it back real quick. Okay, hold on. We stop. Okay, so because I'm trying to understand what's going on here because this looks like a throw of some sort, but it also looks like Charlotta is blocking. So this may be some kind of weird well, maybe his special skill is probably this guard break, because that's actually what happened here. So it's this guard break, and it seems that, yeah, he can follow up. So that must be his special skill. Like he must just have some weird ass guard break, which leads into our beautiful short stack catching this L, and you know,
all will be petrified.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, my bad. Okay, this must be the super. This must be that super.
He will spur our numbers to even greater heights. The fated hour approaches. Will you be ready? Granblue Fantasy versus.
That's enough. That's enough. I'll bring it back to me. We'll close that. We'll close that. That's fine. And I will press that button. Oh, what's up, internet? So, give me a second. I'm finna put Magdalene down. I'm gonna put Magdalene down. She's good. She's fine. That was very informative. Because again, I'm like something told, because like we were gonna end the video before I went and took a look at the trailer full blast up. Well, something said take a look at it, and I'm glad I did, because that thing I screamed wasn't an overhead at all. It was just a mid. It was just a mid attack that was something that was a character crouching it, blocking and crouching. I meant to say, but in the game again, like I said, that has a universal overhead. is there room for characters to have moves that hit overhead? Like, one of the biggest examples, and probably one of the best buttons in the game, is cast jump in D, because that thing is like, it hit the circle, it cross up, it do everything, it chops slices and julienne's fries. That button is stupid dumb. Well, stupid dumb if it's getting used to use you, and very smart if it's somebody using it and they using it correctly. I got a couple wins out of there, just cross up, and just start to work. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like, Percival look like a monster. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder what his deal is with Lancelot, because I tried to go look at the wiki we was gonna take a look at. It's just a blurb about he just ride around the hood like, yo, you trying to be down with the gang, cuz? Yeah, come on, roll with me. And that's all the wiki said. So, you know, that is what it is. Wasn't a lot of actual, you know, entertainment value in looking at a wiki that only has a one-line blurb about a character. You do what you can. But regardless of all of this, we have got plenty of more show for you, as I point with my TV remote, because that's what we should do. Professionalism, baby. More show for you, so please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. I'm, of course, the one and only triple the G.O.D, a.k.a. with the CRACKCOCIENE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man, and of course, hashtag the baddest monster in existence. Like I told you at the forefront, baby, that is Squish Murder and the Squadron, the Congregation. Bessie always holding down special projects. Janine and Magdalene, the tag team champions of the world, baby. On the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. Please. Crimp 'em. Throw your dubs up. All we do is stay winning. We never losing around here. Like I told you, please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We have got plenty of more show for you. Plenty. Because there are a lot of things that I need to do and haven't been doing them because I have been handling my grown man business. Let's just leave it there. That trying to handle grown man business. It's like the grown man business allow me to do the fun stuff, which is this stuff, by interacting with you, the viewer. So it is what it is with that. So please, before you get up out of here, this is your first time coming through, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, check out the links if you want to support this show and you want to see more things like it of a thing you now like. So, with all of that being said, we have plenty of more show. Bye! For you. Right after these commercial messages. I wonder if we're gonna get a release date for this next weekend. I'm like, that's another thing on the list of things to do that we need to discuss next weekend. There's a thing going wrong and there's some things that need to be said about that thing. So if I get to it on my list of things to say, then we're gonna talk about it. So be watching out for that. More show for all of you. Just reminding you, there's more show for you. And we appreciate all the other you that y'all go tell them today how we doing it, man. For real. Real talk. If you like it, do what you do. Let a person know. Support the show. Do what you can. And like I said, more show right after these commercial messages.